Welcome back. Pain-free life in 82 days. That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to achieve here. Reversing 11 years of chronic pain in 82 days. Now, it might seem impossible. It might seem crazy. And it is pretty crazy. But the life that I've lived for the past 11 years has been crazy. Crazy in the sense that I question myself every day. Why? Why do I live like this? How? How is it possible that at 25 years of age I've already lived in chronic pain for 11 years? And I hold myself accountable. I disrespected my body, ate the wrong things, didn't put the work in, didn't take care of myself. I understand that. It's too easy to blame other people. I mean, I can easily blame society. I'm basically a product of the environment that I live in. I had a diet mainly consisting of processed food, and I know it's my choice. I put them in my mouth. No one forced me to eat them. But I could blame it on that. But I don't. Right? I take full responsibility. It's my fault that I'm in the position I'm in now. So it's also my duty to myself to get myself out of it. So, 75 days to go. Right? Basically became a YouTuber overnight. If you can call it that. I mean, basically just film my day to day, what I'm doing, what I'm learning, how it goes. I mean, the goal is 82 days, hopefully sooner, possibly later, but I can't see in any world where I put the work in for 82 days where I'm not better off, where I don't experiment with things that I might not have previously, or just done myself the justice of taking care of myself for an extended period of time. It's not even that extended, right? 75 days seems like nothing. In the grand scheme of your life, 75 days is minuscule. However, it's still a substantial time, right? 75 days is 20% of a year. A fifth of a year, right? Now that is a substantial amount of time. It's 10 weeks, right? 2.5 months to make serious change in my life. It takes 60 days to form a habit. 30 days to form a habit, 60 days to keep a habit. So, over these next 2.5 months, if I continue to do what I do, then there's no way it's not going to benefit me in the long run anyway. I spend a lot of time removing bad habits from myself. Drinking, smoking, watching porn, scrolling on my phone, laying in bed, watching movies, watching Netflix, watching YouTube, laying, not being active, not doing anything to better myself. So I spent the past few months eliminating those, building foundations, and now is the time that I'm building the good habits. So, morning routine, the workout, the stretching, and the workout and prayer, and supplements, they're all non-negotiables. I do them every single morning, including this morning. I'm not showing you today, but just watch the videos, you can see what I do every day. Today I actually felt good this morning, right? after the acupuncture yesterday, I woke up not feeling completely dead. My leg was feeling alright, which is amazing, right? Putting me in a positive mindset for the future, right? It's not like I don't have a positive mindset already. But it's good. It's a tangible result, so that's good, right? So, what am I going to be doing over the next 75 days? I've sort of just started blogging, vlogging, started this challenge, and I haven't really set myself any goals or anything. So, this is day 8. I'm going to be doing an analysis week by week, including the normal day. I'm going to create a video just like this, talking through what I've done for the week. Today's a little bit different because I actually had an event on today. So I've been out of the house since 7 a.m. and it's 8 p.m. right now. And yeah, just haven't really had time to film anything or do anything, to be honest, but still did the full morning routine. I got that done. I just tend to do a stretching session in the middle of the day, so I'm filming this just as a video, so I don't have to edit anything, and I can just have a nice long stretching session this evening. Yeah, so it's a bit of a different one today, but moving forward every week I'll do a video just like this, explaining or analysing what I've done during the week, what I've learnt, what's worked, what hasn't worked, that sort of stuff. So I'll sort of do that a little bit now. Instead of sticking... over this past week, I've learned a lot. I've learned how much time editing videos takes, regardless of the poor quality of editing that I do, right? I mean, the basic level of just chopping and that's it. I mean, it is time consuming. Talking to camera is a completely different experience to talking to a person. Quite fortunate to have a nice camera and I can turn the lens around so I can actually see myself here. But yeah, it's unlike anything I've ever done. It's a completely new experience. Even setting up the camera, getting the right angles. I mean, I love photography, so I like getting good at angles and stuff, but still figuring out best ways to do things. So I'm just going to be constantly learning. I realised that I have the dedication, right? The drive. Even today, right? Had this event. We went for lunch. Well, this morning I had first ever breakfast I've had in a long time. Not first ever, but first breakfast I've had in a long time. I had some yogurt and some cacao mix, I guess you can call it. Really nice. But yesterday I had a pizza, right? Albeit it wasn't from Domino's, it was from like a family run proper pizza place, right? But my mouth just feels awful. And then today I had that, and then I went into the city where the event was and I got a croissant and some jam with it. And then I went and bought a cigar because I got to the event, ended up getting there 40 minutes early, something like that. So I had croissant and then I went and bought a cigar. Not like a massive fat one, but $4 filtered cigar, right? And just question myself, right? I want what's better for me. I've got the dedication and the discipline to do the workout every morning, to stretch regularly, to be filming and uploading every day for the past week. Yet, in my mind, I still struggle with the drive, right, to prevent me from doing the negative things to my body which I know are negative. So it's a really weird sensation. It's of letting myself down, right? No one's telling me not to do anything, no one's telling me to do anything. This is all for myself, by myself, to myself. And yet I still have, I'd say, relapses, because I used to be addicted to smoking cigarettes. I still suffer with a sugar addiction. Like, for lunch today, I got Subway because it was convenient. Didn't have too long on the lunch break at the event. Got a Subway, not too bad. Haven't been there in years, so it's quite a nice change. But I got a cookie with it, right? Then after that, I was walking around and I went to a different cafe and got another cookie. Now why? Just makes me question. Why, right? I know it's not good for me. It just makes you realise that addiction is it's a tough one to beat. Like, I went cold turkey on alcohol, weed, and cigarettes, all at the same time. Weed and alcohol, gone, right? Cigarettes, have a cigar, one of those $4 cigars every now and then. Not very often at all. And sugar is a tough one. It's a crux. It's tough. Got to deal with it though. Definitely more moderated than in the past. But I'm hoping, I'm praying, I have faith that I'll overcome it. So, that's the final bad habit I have to get rid of. Health-wise, right, I've still got bad habits, procrastination, productivity. I mean, that's separate though. The main focus for me in my life, right, is to sort my health out. And yet, I have the drive because I'm doing it, right, but I find myself not taking it as serious as I should. Like, what is one day without sugar? Speaking with Brendan, the acupuncture guy, he's saying about, because my body has grown and developed with all of this processed food and sugar, it's used to that, right? So when it doesn't have it, it craves it, and it I don't want to say acts up, but it negatively impacts me as a whole, because that was my fuel source for such a long time. And I've definitely reduced the amount, but still, it's a process. So I can't be too hard on myself. I've made a lot of positive changes, but yeah, that's just something I noticed today. Doctor guy that I spoke with at this event, I was speaking to him, and he's actually writing a book on mindfulness and just the way you think and how it can affect you as a whole, really. And I was telling him about the pain that I live in, and he was talking to me about goals, right, what I actually want in the future. And the truth is, it's hard for me to see in the future, because a lot of my thoughts are towards my needs, right, towards my pain. So it's hard for me to see through that and really set long-term goals, when in the short term, in the now, there's all of this distraction and pain, right? Now, in no means am I depressed, in no means am I an anxious person or stressed out by a lot of things or anything really. But it's true. Having such a load-bearing, constant thing, such as chronic pain, really can prevent you from seeing in the future, planning for the future, setting goals for the future, anything further than like a year, because it's not like they're limiting beliefs, but it's hard to be thinking that far ahead when so much of you is thinking now, right now, I am in pain. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting to think about it like that. Never really thought about the actual psychology behind why I find it so hard to set goals and not so much stick to them. I do pretty well at achieving the goals when I set them, but it's hard for me to visualize the future, right? I'm not entirely sure what sort of path I'm on or I should be on. I have faith that God has put me on the right path, and yeah, I'm just bettering myself through healing my body, and I have faith when the path appears, I'll be ready for it. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but I'm preparing, I'm improving, every day, better than yesterday. It's all that matters. So that being said, I'm happy with the first week. Sort of stuck to the same sort of thing, haven't really changed anything. Now 75 days is a decent chunk of time. However, it's not forever. It's not a year, it's not 2 years, it's not 6 months. So I don't have time to be really going into depth with sticking to one thing for a month and seeing how it goes, right? I have to be analysing. I have to be taking it seriously. I have to, if something's not giving me tangible results, I know it's hard because nothing has given me instant relief, right? In 11 years, apart from the acupuncture yesterday, and that's about it really. So which is good. I'm going to go back, right? So I learned that worked for me, so I'm going to do it again. I don't have time to be sticking to things for ages and hoping that they finally work. I need to be diversifying. I need to be doing as many things as possible. Obviously not overdoing it and trying to do like a million things in a day or in a week. One at a time, right? I keep the foundations and adding on, diversifying, right? If something works, great. I'm going to stick to it, add it to the fundamentals. But I'm also going to be adding other stuff, right? To reverse 11 years of chronic pain is not easy, right? There's no quick fix. There's no simple fix. There's no way of... It's not just going to be one thing that I do, right? It's going to be a mix. It's all got to come together in a holistic way, right? My knees hurt. My knees are the worst part of my body, right? However, I know that my gut is messed up. I know that my back is as stiff as a block of concrete. I know that my hips are misaligned. I know that my feet are so sore when I stand. And when I stand for extended periods of time, the soles of my feet kill. it's not just one thing, right? I get pains in my groin. There's a lot of things that I have to address. So I need to be diversifying, and taking action is the main thing. Trying loads of bunch of different stuff. So yeah, that's what I've realised from this week. I have the time to make the difference, but I don't have the time to be sticking around. I have to be analysing, changing, adapting, diversifying, and getting on with it, and doing it, right? So, that being said, I'm going to set some goals for this whole process. I haven't sort of discussed any goals. Main goal obviously is pain-free, right? I want a whole day of no chronic pain. Aching is different, right, from hard work, whatever, but no pain. So, a day of no pain. At least one day, right? I have faith that it's going to work. However, I completely understand that it might not 100% disappear, right? It's 11 years of pain. It's 11 years of messed up body, right? I understand that. However, I know it's possible. One day of no pain, especially my knees, I think if the knee pain is relieved, then that's more than I could ask for, right? And then I know that it's there, and it's possible, and I can continue working at it. It's not like I'm going to stop these 75 days, 82 days, and go back to a shit life and disrespect myself again. This is life-changing for me, right? Completely life-changing. So, that's the first goal. Pain-free, right? Another goal is to wake up and feel well-rested, right? I want to wake up with a smile on my face, or confusion, and spring out of bed. One alarm. Hear it, wake up, boom, out of bed, ready to go. No pain. Wake up feeling well rested. That's number 2. Number 3, I want to have increased my morning workout. Currently I'm doing 35 push-up sit-up squats, then handstand, then 35 push-up sit-up squats. I want to have increased that to 50. So 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. So 100 of each in the morning workout, 50 in a row on each one. I'm going to be upping it to 40 at some point this week. Felt really good on the workout this morning, so it'll probably be in 2 days' time, maybe. We'll see how we go. That's number 3. Number 4 is a 50-meter breath hold when I'm swimming. Last time I went swimming on Sunday, 25-meter breath hold, one length of 25 meters, felt really good. Pretty confident with that. So 50-meter breath hold. Number 4, do the whole 50-meter length without coming out of breath. And number 5, which I think is the most important out of all of this, right, is to inspire one person. That's it. Whether they watch my videos, whether they're inspired from my story, when I tell them in person, I don't care. I've never inspired anyone to do anything. So, if I can inspire one person, I'm happy. I would love to be able to help people. And from the position I'm in and where I'm aiming to, I hope that someone can be inspired to take action as well and really take themselves seriously. Because I've had to do this all by myself, right? I haven't found anyone who going through the same thing as me or has gone through the same thing as me, so I had to inspire myself, and it's taken me 11 years. So, if someone is starting to get chronic pain, or they've been in chronic pain longer than me, not as long as me, whatever, and they see my journey, my story, how hard I'm working every day, and they're inspired, that will do me. That will push me to be better every day. So, a bit of a different one today. Analysis for the week, goals moving forward. Yeah, I'm happy with how it's going. Still a bit disappointed in myself a little bit from the shit that I eat. But we get better. Every day we get better. So, God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow. Back to the usual. Gonna have a great stretch now. Just gonna upload this raw straight like this. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.